On today's episode of Whatever the Heck That Means, what are the steps for building a beautiful business? Hello, friends. I hope you are having a good day, or at least making it better for someone else. I'm Sean Kennedy, founder and president of Symbiotrek, and host and creator of Whatever the Heck That Means. Today we're talking about the steps to building a beautiful business. Beautiful business. What's that mean? Well, it's something that I've worked on defining as I've started my own business almost a year ago. To be a beautiful business, you have to make understanding your customers, envisioning a better future for them, and creating it your fundamental operating model. Also, I will add a bit from the recent digital transformation video that a beautiful business is one that is constantly becoming the organization that senses the experiences of value of our customers today and then adapts quickly and efficiently to deliver more value to our customers tomorrow. Okay, so what are the steps we're talking about? Well, they're really different for everyone. So, of course, you can get inspiration from and emulate successful entrepreneurs. But there's no boilerplate pattern. There's no simple formula you can follow to achieve entrepreneurial success. Your journey is your journey. Even so, I think there are a set of steps or a set of levels that help us visualize where we are, help us conceptualize what we need to do, where we may need to act, and where we're trying to get to. So while these levels, these steps, won't be prescriptive, they will help you know better what you need to do, know better and maybe identify some of your weaknesses or the reasons why your business is struggling in one way or another. I think it is also helpful to look at the levels and see them as focus areas. And at different times, for different reasons, you as the entrepreneur will focus your attention at different levels. And that might be different times even within the same day. But knowing where and why your attention is where it is, and also knowing if you're not really focused at an entrepreneurial level with an entrepreneurial mindset on any of the levels, but are simply reacting and responding, you're simply operating and executing inside your own business, you're not providing the leadership that you ought to as the entrepreneurial leader. So the levels and the visualization, I think, helps us be intentional about where our focus is. So before we start jumping into the visualization, let's just set up these action levels. Over the course of your entrepreneurial journey, you will work across all levels to achieve and sustain success. They build on each other, but not as a simple linear progression. As you progress, you will count on your lower levels to support the upper, and you'll often return to work and improve on the lower levels to enable greater results at the higher. Similarly, circumstances and opportunities may demand that you work at a higher level beyond where you've built up to so far. In those cases, you will assemble scaffolding up through the intermediate level or more to do what needs to be done. But then you will return to those lower levels and transform that scaffolding into solid footing from which to base your enterprise going forward. We become entrepreneurs because we feel a call in our hearts to contribute more to society, to do good and to help others. We have discerned that the most impactful and sustainable way we can do that is through business. And so level 1 is our home base, our foundation for everything that follows. New entrepreneurs need to invest themselves to grow their foundation. Experienced entrepreneurs need to return to level 1 to sharpen their saws and cultivate creative energy and inspiration. An entrepreneurial endeavor doesn't come into being from a vacuum. Level 2 is where we are when we're figuring it out. Who are you going to partner with? What capacities do you need to assemble to deliver it? And most importantly, who are your customers? And what value will you provide them? If your entrepreneurial journey were a movie, level 2 would include the key moments of you assembling the team and the montage of you doing a bunch of hard work to set the stage for the dramatic action to follow. Launch feels like a big word, but it doesn't have to be. And you shouldn't let it be as you advance across the blurry line between level 2 and level 3. Yes, there may still be times for a big launch, and some types of products may require it. But with the internet and modern media, the need to make a big splash to get attention is less and less. Launching, in our context, happens with every A/B test of our messaging and every effort to explain our value proposition to a prospective customer. And listening and learning need to become core to how we operate. And that continues beyond marketing, through purchase and to your customers' subjective assessments of value. That is really the heart of this level, doing and learning. You'll know that you've firmly crossed the blurry line from level 2 when you have paying customers and can articulate what you do based on the value they've told you that you experience with it. While you as an entrepreneur may not always have your focus on level 3, your company had better, assuming you want to be successful and relevant in the future. Well, part of your company, at least, needs to keep operating at level 3. It may be time for you to turn your attention to level 4 once you are consistently and constantly attracting and re-attracting customers to your offering. At level 4, you focus on making your own operations predictable so that you can better plan and manage your business. At the same time, you're working to make your customers' experience of value more predictable too. If you have been struggling to grow beyond where you are, you likely need to come back from level 5 and adjust what you're doing at this level. Most entrepreneurs begin their journey with a vision of someday operating at level 5, of going from success to success and building strength on strength, of serving more customers, different types of customers, and creating greater value for all customers, interaction over interaction. The strategic decisions you make at level 5, including and especially when to focus attention back down to the lower levels, might not make or break your business, but it will be the difference between becoming a good company and becoming a great one. At all times and across all levels, we strive to grow as individuals, leaders, and entrepreneurs. That growth is driven through the application of theory and philosophy to the actual business circumstances, the life circumstances of the journey you're moving through. This journey to learn more about our customers and the value that we're providing to them. And the growth extends beyond ourselves, out into the world, to our company, its employees, its customers, and out to society at large. So, what do you think about these entrepreneurial action levels? Do you see yourself in any of them? Do you see this as a framework to help you be intentional about where you spend your time and where you invest your creative energies? Well, like and subscribe if you do, and let me know in the comments either way. If you have questions about this topic or others that this video has put in mind for you, drop them in the comments section too. Visit WTHTM.com to find more helpful content like this. If you think you need help building your beautiful business, going from feeling behind, uncertain, and stuck doing what you have to do, to being on track, confident, and doing what you'd love to do, contact me through symbiotric.com. Thanks so much for joining me today, and until next time, go and make someone else's life a little bit better than it was.